Only on 4 tonight, an Army veteran in La Feria struggling with poverty and cannot get help from the VA to combat extreme health issues.
He's being denied for something he did back in the 70s. Action Force Nora Salinas joins us live with his story. Nora?
That's right. 57-year-old Ricardo Saldaña served 3 years in the Army before going AWOL. He says that mistake has cost him his future and is even threatening his health. This tiny, dilapidated one-bedroom trailer is what 57-year-old veteran Ricardo Saldaña calls home.
Like as you can see, that's been there for a while, but I'm pretty sure that the ham is no good no more, so I don't have that.
His electricity was shut off a few days ago because he couldn't afford to pay the bill, forcing him to sleep outside in order to bear the summer heat.
I've been sleeping outside. I come out here, I put a sleeping bag, and then I put a blanket, then my towel, and then a little sheet where I cover myself.
But things weren't always this way. He lost his job a few years ago after being diagnosed with a number of diseases affecting his lungs and kidneys.
They found out I had a chronic disease, stage 3 for my kidneys, and I also have anxiety, asthma, and I got 3 discs and arthritis in my back.
Saldaña was only 16 when his father enrolled him in the Army. He served for 3 years but was placed on emergency leave when his grandmother, his heart and soul, passed away. Then he went AWOL for 86 days.
After we buried her and everything, and then I didn't know how many weeks or what, they left me, and then all of a sudden I just remembered, I called, and then they said, well, you're already late, you're already AWOL, Mr. Saldaña, blah, blah, blah. When I called, and I'm like, what? He said, well, I left on an emergency. I didn't know days passed by so quick.
Saldaña says that mistake as a young man has haunted him ever since. He was giving an other than honorable discharge and is being denied any medical assistance from Veterans Affairs. He says he can barely afford to buy any of his medications.
I made a mistake. I was young. It hurts me now. It was real bad. I'm paying for it. But then again, take it into consideration. I'm a human being. I made a mistake.
The Cameron County Veterans Services says the only thing Saldaña can do now is request a change of status from the Department of Defense. Until then, Saldaña is forced to live on food stamps and the kindness of strangers, but cannot buy the medicine that will cost him hundreds of dollars a month out of pocket.
No, I don't have no money right now. There's no food because my light got cut off. And so the little food that I had, I don't have it. Right, and that's what I just do that. Like my grandma would tell me, the good advice, it's better to ask than to steal. So.
Saldaña says he has already applied for a change of status, but says he has already waited over a year for a response. For now, live in the studio, Nora Salinas, Action 4 News.